Good morning, everybody. It's February 19. It's almost noon. I got out here late on purpose, or I wasn't like in a hurry to get out here because my cabinets are coming today and they said 3 to 7. So to get out here like I usually do is that would have been too long of a day. You won't be able to see it, but it is barely snowing. It was snowing a lot more today, and then further up the hill where we live, snowing a lot more. Weather says it's supposed to end at noon, so that's about 15 minutes. So I went to Home Depot this morning. I bought some OSB, just 5 sheets to get me started. We decided that we don't necessarily need to put OSB down, but the floor is a little bit giving in some places, and we thought to not have to come back and do this another time 5 years from now and it's really dipping and creaking, we might as well do it right and really secure it now. So I got that. I got some wood glue. We have 3 different sealers, and we're going to try those and see what does not change color and what stays matte on this. Got some screws for putting stuff down. So that's the plan. I do have one concern now that I'm in here that I just thought about. Didn't think about it before. If I'm going to have room at the bottoms of these to put another piece of plywood and the floor. I'm seeing that over there too. I don't think I will. Some things you just don't think about or remember. I'm also thinking about the fact that in here, I already thought about this. I don't think we can put it here because then it's going to be above this. I don't think I can mess around with that. But now I'm thinking too that the floor would have come up perfectly to that. Oh man, I shouldn't have bought plywood, I think. Oh, well, let me think about this. Well, that whole plan ended very abruptly. Good thing I shouldn't have bought any. I wished I wouldn't have bought any, but I bought only 5 pieces. Now getting in here, I realize I can't do it because this door won't be able to open, back door won't open, the toilet fixture's already in, so that, I don't know, that's built just for the floor. And then our tile going from the bathroom into the bedroom is about the same height as the wood floor already, so we can't do it. So either I'm going to return those and get my money back, or I'm going to find a place somewhere here on the property and just keep them. You can always use OSB for something. As soon as we're done with this, I'll be trying to make stuff for animals and things like that, and greenhouses or whatever. I'm sure I'll find a spot for it. All right, back to work. Well, guys, there for a minute it was starting to warm up. I have the heater running in here, and it was doing a little bit okay, but it's getting colder outside, I think. It's pretty much stopped snowing, but today we were a low of like 30 or something, and tomorrow's supposed to be a low of 17, so I guess it's probably going to start cooling down. What I did was we had 3 different samples of sealer for this wood, and I put them on here. I don't know if you can see this well. The main 2 things we want to see: what maintains the most authentic color of the wood, and then what's matte and shiny. So this ended up being Thompson's water seal. That's for exterior, but I've talked to people. I Googled it, and it says don't use exterior stuff inside. But when you talk to the people who sell it, they say it works for inside. It's a little bit toxic or whatever, but it's more watery, and it's, I don't know. Just going over it just seems like an okay choice. This is what's really made for inside. This is a polyurethane matte, and that's bare. And with this camera, it looks fairly white. It's maintaining the texture, but it is a little still yellow. This is called Olympic. Let's see, Olympic Water Guard. It's clear wood sealer, and it is for exterior as well. But I talked to the Home Depot guy. He said it's fine. Valentina talked to for the Thompson's water seal. She talked to Ace, and they said it's fine. And then she talked to a Benjamin Moore guy, and he said it's fine. He says it's not that big of a deal. When I Google it, it says it's got chemicals in it that are toxic. but everything's toxic. So to what degree is it toxic? And it's water-based, so I don't know. I think they all got chemicals in it. I mean, polyurethane, what is that? And that's for inside? Anyway, so getting back to what we're doing here. I laid one vapor barrier so far. I'll come back here now, and the bedroom is going to be my clear coating place. So what I've done is I'm taking, for now, this is my method. I'll probably change it as I figure out better ways. What's in this closet is what I put in here first. So it's been here the longest. So I'm starting with that stuff. I take it out, I sand it with the orbital sander. I tried with a belt sander, it just tears it up. So I sand both sides, then I choose the side that I want to go down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Thompson's, which is our least favorite. I'm going to start with this bucket, and I'll do the side that's going down, so we're not going to see it anyway. And the Olympic, that one that I showed you, seems to be the best. It's clear. If you don't see it, I don't know if I brought that to your attention or not, but I mean, that's Behr, that's Thompson, this is Olympic. You don't even see it. This is Olympic. This side has not been done, and this side has. So this shows that it's maintaining. I did 2 samples on the Olympic just to make sure that was going to be the right thing. So I'm going to take what we didn't choose and do the undersides, and then when we put it down, then we can go over the top of it with what we want. So that's what we're doing. All right, guys. So doing the back sides here, and then I'm not doing the sides so that it doesn't, crawl around and touch the front. But anyway, doing that, and then I'm going ahead and staging them in here so that they can dry. So sand, dust off with a rag, both sides sanded, dust off of both sides, and then back sides face up. Put some sealer on there, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes at least so it starts drying some, and then put it in here. All right, guys, I'm still doing this. I've got a couple more done here, and I have some in here. It's taken me a long time, and I'm starting to question whether I should be doing this to the bottom of the planks. Sealant is basically like to help protect the part that you're stepping on and walking on and is exposed to elements and things like that. Underneath side's not really getting exposed to anything. I did Google, and it says you don't need to in a sense of it. I'm having a vapor barrier down, so even more I don't need to. It's not getting exposed to anything. However, I'm still feeling like it's a good idea because it's forcing me to sand both sides, and then I end up finding out what side I want to go up and what side I want to go down. And the thing that I think it's doing, and I could be wrong, I know this stuff has been dried out and all that stuff, but it's still warped. It's always going to have some moisture content to it. We live in the South. We're in North Carolina, and we have humidity. And I just feel like this just does a little bit more to help this from contracting and expanding by having that there. And it's protecting the bottom of it. This is protecting from the subfloor humidity and junk that's underneath there. So I think I'm just doing a redundancy. Yes, if I was building this for somebody else, you're a mass producer and you don't care, okay, but it's going to be our house and we want it done right. And so I'm doing that extra step for now. Talk to me later after I've been doing this for 2 or 3 days and I say, you know what, this is costing me too much time. Maybe I'm going to change my mind. I don't know. But for now, I feel like it's a good thing. I also wanted to say that I took the belt sander and I went along the high rises. You can see a little bit where I've hit this. So where this is a little bit off, I took it down a notch, just a little bit. Go and Niana and we went in together on getting some crusher run because I think that's what I'm going to use in this ditch here that I'm going to eventually dig. So he's up there doing his pad for the RV. And he thinks he's probably going to need to get more. But anyway, I went ahead and got a yard while they were at it and split the delivery fee with them. So now we've got a bigger pile to pull from. And it's not ideal. And if I change my mind and I don't want it in here, I'll just put it out here. I'll spread it around on the ground. It's great for the driveway. So we'll see. I don't think water will drain through it as nicely as if I got like some kind of pebble styled rock. All right, guys, I am, you're looking at somebody that's not too happy. I've been waiting all day for cabinets, and the first delivery they said it's not coming, that they missed it, but that was just one cabinet. I don't even know why they shipped it on different vehicles, trucks, but anyway, I still had like 4 or 5 whatever coming, and then they never alerted me, never gave me updates, but I kept checking for updates, and it's just been saying 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. all day long. So I randomly checked again, and it said 222 to 322, and it was already 340 something when I looked. So I shot up to the road, sat there for a few minutes, and nobody came, and I was like, okay, and then I checked it again, and it went back to saying 3 to 7. That said, then I came back here, back to the house, I was kind of taking a break in the truck. I was researching some stuff, and right before I was going to get out of the truck, I checked again the tracking, and it says they missed me. They missed a missed attempt, but it says 7:52 p.m. missed attempt when it was 4:08. I took a screenshot to show. I don't know how that's possible. How do you miss a delivery at 7:52? Well, it's not 7:52 yet. So anyway, I was going to put this thing away. I don't know if I need to rinse this out or what. Probably before I go. But I went ahead and I'm taking one of the sealers back. I'm taking the glue back that I bought for the subfloor, and I'm taking the subfloor back. I gotta talk to somebody at the store and find out what's going on with my delivery. Thank goodness this is what I do, that I'm out here on the property every day working. If I was somebody who took the day off from work and you just didn't show up, that's not right. Never got a phone call all day, no nothing. So anyway, it is what it is, and I'm gonna go find out what it is. I can tell you this much, I'll be fighting to get my delivery fee removed because I didn't get the service I paid for. All right, guys, I will see you the next time I'm out here.